Hey, what is going on, guys? In this video today, we'll be going over some very important news involved in Season 8. All this information comes directly from the Fortnite developers. On Friday, February 22nd, three Fortnite developers held an AMA on the official Fortnite subreddit. If you don't know what that is, then it means Ask Me Anything. So basically just an online question session. Just keep in mind with popular AMAs like this, thousands of questions are asked, but the three developers only answered about 20 of them, which means most of these probably are quite important. The first question answered is from Reddit user Tony Macaroni. It's probably one you have already heard already. He asked, will planes be gone next season? And Epic Eric SW, a design lead from Epic, answered, planes will be vaulted at the start of Season 8. Get your airtime in now. So, for most of y'all, this is probably amazing news. I love this because planes are basically multi-use Rift-to-Goes with the turret attached to them. And no matter how much they nerfed it, it was still too overpowered. The next three questions are regarding map changes done at the beginning of Season 8. Remember, these developers could have easily ignored these questions, but they answered, so it's probably for a reason. The first is asked by username Flaming Leo, and he asked, are there any plans on bringing back old, popular point of interest such as Risky Reels? I see tons of requests every once in a while to bring them back. Epic Games producer RZE Live responded, nothing like this is ever off the table, with a winky face at the end. I think the meaning of this is that they will bring back at least one point of interest at the beginning of Season 8 or at least during some point of Season 8. He also could tie into this next question. The question is, do you guys miss prison as much as I do? If you don't remember, this was removed in Season 5 and was a part of Moisty Myers. The design lead answered with a simple yes. It's definitely possible he was just messing around with us and stirring up some controversy, but when you tie that up with the last question, you can definitely have some suspicions. The last question regarding the map is, will the building in Tilted ever be safe? Which the game producer answered with a shrugging emoji and, is anything ever really safe? If you've been playing since Season 4, it is quite obvious that the building they are talking about is the one positioned between Trump and Umbrella. So maybe it could be destroyed and remodeled again during Season 8 as sort of a joke. The next question is very important for all console players. The question was, could you add the option for all consoles to lower the graphic settings and removing things like motion blur and shadows? The Epic Games producer answered, collectively by all three developers, was, we are adding an option to disable motion blur in Season 8. Disabling shadows currently provides a gameplay benefit. This is not our intention, and we are tweaking the ways shadows are rendered to both brighten them and also make the characters stand out better. This is going to be an ongoing effort going on in with update version 8.0, and we'll evaluate other options if it doesn't end up working. This is a challenge console needs to have better gameplay and a step in the right direction to closing the gap between console and PC. The next question asked includes the audio of gameplay. The question was honestly very long and confusing, but it definitely sounds like Epic is trying to make a priority to improving game audio, which is very good so that you don't need to buy a $300 headset just to hear whether someone is above you or below you. This next question asked is very, very interesting. C4 Falcons asked, will respawning ever enter the game? Perhaps more measures to cancel thirsting? Epic Games producer answered, we've been considering this mechanic for a while and have been exploring it. We want to make sure we give it the time it needs and fully understand its impact on the game as a whole. This was not the answer probably anyone was expecting and has never been mentioned by any Epic Games producers before. My ideas are maybe a potion that could revive a teammate even after being finished, Or maybe if someone finishes you, they only get some mats, but you respawn and have to wait the 50 seconds it takes to fully die. There's still a couple more questions, but I don't want the video to run long, so I'll just briefly mention a couple. A user asked about improving team communication, including squad comms and audio sound. Epic said they were trying to improve it, including the loading screen bug where you can't hear anyone when you're in the loading screen. Another question is the driftboard, and it was whether it would be permanent or just limited time. The answer was mostly just, I don't know, but the community is being very positive about it, so it could stay longer. One more interesting question was one asked by user Getsumi. In one word, describe Season 8, she asked. They answered bananas. I don't know if this is a joke or something big, or maybe just a tease about a consumable item that's a banana, or something small like that. But I'll leave it at that, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you watched till the end, please comment the one thing you're most excited for the end of Season 8. Peace.